We are here with a new game. A whole new series, I would say. The Book of Unwritten Tales. New game? Chapter 1. Prologues. Stops for a bit and then plays again. Oh, well then I hit the... I hit the awkward spot, I guess.
Our world is at war. Only the old can remember a time without fear, without bloodshed. Defeat followed victory. Victory followed defeat. No one could gain the decisive advantage. Only now is there an end in sight. Who would ever have thought that it would fall to someone like me, an old archaeologist, to put an end to this madness? And I didn't find the key to ending the war on one of my expeditions. Not deep in some dark dungeon, nor on the peak of a fiery mountain. No, I found it in an old book. I only hope that luck has not abandoned us. What's happened to Beetle and the Archmage's men? Doesn't he know how...
Oh! What?
So then, you're MacGuffin, are you? Archaeologist, adventurer, and future trophy on my mother's living room wall.
And you are Monkus, dastardly son of the Archwitch Mortroga.
Monka
What
S?
do you want from me?
I think you know that. Where is it? We know that your feeble-minded servant was on the way to that damned magical trickster Alistair.
I won't tell you anything.
Take him away. Mother has ways and means of squeezing what we need to know out of him.
After all, what's likely to happen? Oh well, we're several days away from the wildlands. It's just as safe here as in the Elf Burrow. Oh, then, if it was left up to them, I'd just be spending the whole day... What's going on? No, of course I won't do anything stupid. You're right, we should get help. Quick, back to the Elf Burrow. Oh boy.
Hello, Psychnet. Pretending to write. I did go through the settings and I fixed everything, but we can move Ivo using the left mouse button. Move her to the dragon's leg. But this doesn't seem right. Why wouldn't it save my settings? It is? It did save my settings, but it's just not a 16 by 9 game, is it now? Really nice to a bird. German joke. Oh. To take a look at an object, click it with the left mouse button. Now try it on the rope over on the right.
Huh. One end of the rope is knotted tightly. I could use it to swing onto the other side of the leg.
Click it again. Whee. You can do it. Okay. What an action-packed point and click. Examine the cage and speak to the gremlin. Tutorials. Yeah, well... I mean, there is new stuff here.
The metal cage is fastened onto the dragon's harness. The old gremlin's in the cage. He hasn't noticed me yet.
I was saying his feather pen was super interesting. Is it like split in two? Like what kind of bird has that sort of feathers? Belly free chop, yeah. No biggie.
Hey, hello, you there?
Who are you?
Uh-oh. Good thing I fixed this, I think. Almost. Almost. There we go. Almost. Hello, Alexandro. I'm a wood elf who's going to save the day for you. Call me Ivo. The question is, in fact, who are you? Well, let's not be rude. New game! Hello, engineer. Let's not be rude.
My name is...
Never mind. There's something you have to do for me. What am I talking about? It's not just for me. It's for the Alliance.
I've no particular interest in the Alliance.
I don't care. This has to do with everyone. Professor MacGuffin's the name. I'm an archaeologist. I've discovered something. Something important.
And they want it?
Oh, yes. You've no idea how much they want it.
Well, I was trying to not be rude, and he was totally rude to me back, so fuck this guy. I don't care.
Forget what the shadows have planned. In the end, some knight in shining armor will come to our rescue.
You may scoff, but they would have to skin me before I tell them what I know.
Okay then, I'll release you and let you mortals carry on playing at war.
No! We've got no time to lose. You must take this ring. Take it to the Archmage Alistair in the town of Seastone on the coast. He will send someone to my house. The book that describes where it is hidden is there in my secret cellar. He must get it to safety.
And what about you?
I will win you as much time as I can. I can endure torture for hours, days if need be. The pain, the humiliation, the agony of body and soul.
We're taking care of a ring, huh? This seems familiar. They want it.
Perhaps I should just release you and we'll do without the pain and death bit.
That would, of course, also be an option. Less dramatic, but if you insist, I can hardly stop you.
How can I get you out of there?
Good question. This cage is well built and the lock won't be easy to deal with.
I could untie the cage and then it would smash when it hits the ground.
Just like my old bones. But it's not a bad idea. On the way to Mortroga's fortress, we'll fly over the White Ridge Mountains. Everything's covered in snow there, and the dragon will fly low over the peaks. We could try it there.
That was a joke. The chances of that working are about...
I don't see any other way to escape. Fighting is not an option.
Let me see how the cage is fastened.
You do that. I'll be here if you need me.
Good. Okay.
No idea what's going on here. I should probably release the old gremlin before we get into enemy territory. We'll have to see how we go after that.
Hello, Buffy. Hello, Resky. Hello, Overhunter. Got the load.
Transport dragons can move great loads, like these barrels, wooden posts, and this big crate. I don't think that this stuff will help me a whole lot.
Transport dragon. Got it.
This rope fastens the cage to the dragon. I have to undo it if I want to drop the cage onto the mountains.
So we're seriously
This
dropping
is
it.
too tight. I won't be able to undo this just using my hands, but if I had a knife or a sword, I could perhaps cut the rope.
Okay. Someone has written the story. I guess this story is about the book. I mean, this is not a book that we're reading, it's a game. Or what engineer said. We need a knife.
That's the way up onto the dragon's back. I can't reach the support strut.
Am I stuck on this platform? Get dropped at low altitude above the Himalayas in a steel cage with no food or equipment. Sounds legit. Yeah? Perfect plan. What could go wrong? Maintained orally.
That's the way up onto the dragon's back. I can't reach the support strut.
So... do I have an inventory? Oh. Yeah, those are the only 3 things that I can click. Do you have a knife for me?
Hey, MacGuffin.
What is it?
Two looks at stuff for a different description, then can't click. Okay, well I could have clicked that.
The cage has been secured with a thick rope. I can't release it using my bare hands.
Then you'll have to cut through the rope.
Splendid idea, but I don't have a knife.
Then get your hands on one. The kidnappers up there are sure to be armed.
I fear that could be true.
Hey, hentai. Old Red Dawn?
That kidnapper with his troll, who is he?
The sorcerer. He's called Marcus. He's the son of the Archwitch Mortroga.
The Archwitch? How did she know that you'd made such an important discovery?
Beetle, my servant. He sent him on a secret mission to the Archmage. They must have caught him. Poor Beetle.
Hey, Silver, how you doing?
Isn't it a trifle improbable that a 50-metre-long dragon with a pathetically small wingspan could be physically capable of transporting such a substantial amount of gear?
How should I know? I'm an archaeologist, not an aeronautical scientist. I don't concern myself with trivialities. I see it flying, so I believe it.
I, however, find it illogical.
Then it must be magic.
Hmm?
If something isn't logical in this world, then it's always down to magic. Very practical. You can explain everything like that. Something's flying that can't fly? Magic!
I understand. Use your ears.
Oh, magic happens.
I am doing good, thank you, Silver. Had a rough day, but now I'm just like sitting down for a while. Magic is happening.
If I'm going to steal a knife from the kidnappers, then I need to get onto the back of the dragon. There's a support strut there. If I could reach it, I'd be able to pull myself up.
No problem. Here, take this.
Thank you.
A whip?
It's always served me well. You can use it as a rope.
Served him well, huh? You'll find the whip just as all other objects in the inventory. Move the mouse to the bottom edge of the screen to open the inventory. To examine an object in the inventory, click on it using the right mouse button. It's a sweater. Did I recover from the witness? I don't know.
I'll just carry on then. You wait here.
Game speech is low. Okay, now it's higher.
Da 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 da.
Yeah, I was hoping I would be able to witness something in that game, but not really. Just my breakdown.
What? Yes, I was evil and beastly.
Is this really
Yes,
like a good volume
I'll
for you?
bring him with me, Mother. Yes.
Yeah, it did.
I have to go. Why? I'm steering a dragon, remember? You know how
It's
not
louder than
being
other
curt
games
with you.
now. Yeah.
Yes. Good. Yes? I'll see you later.
Like,
Love you
it
too.
goes to the red of the sound
by the
bar, and
gods,
it's,
how I hate her!
I don't know, I would have it like this.
Not much longer, Monkus, not much longer. Soon you will have it in your hands.
Started the witness yesterday and got addicted.
Careful, Monkus. Mother is mistrustful.
It is
She
addictive.
has her agents
It's torture, but it's
everywhere.
addictive.
And you are talking to yourself. Better shut up.
There appears to be some truth in the gremlin's story. It's vital that I rescue him. If I remain right here on the outside, then they won't be able to spot me from the driver's cabin. I could really do with one of those swords, but I can't reach the stand without the sorcerer seeing me.
Oh, where does he see you from?
An old cardboard box. It seems to be some kind of emergency kit if the dragon crash lands.
Go inside and be Snake.
A thin wooden stick with the flag of the Shadow Army. The stick's been tied loosely to the railing. Got it, and the sorcerer hasn't noticed.
Awesome. Between the flaps. You gave Witness a quick go and spent 2 hours on it. It's crazy. It is crazy. Her face is scary.
There are a few moth-eaten blankets in the box, a bit of dried meat covered in white mould, and a blue and red potion, and... a line with a fish hook. It looks quite serviceable. I'll take it with me.
Well, what's a good emergency box? I would want moth-eaten blankets and moldy meat. That would save me any day. 2 hours a short gaming session. Yeah, I think so too.
I'll knot the line to the tip of the stick, and hey presto, I've got a fishing rod.
But I mean, I guess if I wasn't streaming, I would do that. A few minutes, especially on a slow game like that. A few minutes is not a lot. Wow.
That was elegant.
Yay! I played.
We've done it!
I didn't plan on playing at all. Well, then you shouldn't have played at all. Use the Noxu if you say so.
I should warn MacGuffin that we're in business. Perhaps he might change his mind.
But no, you're not gonna do that? Hoping to get back to Tomb Raider yesterday. That didn't happen. Which? Oh yeah, the 2013. I was gonna like, which Tomb Raider? Of course, the Tomb Raider.
Hey, MacGuffin.
What is it?
So what is this discovery of yours then? A great treasure? A weapon?
I can't tell you. Too dangerous. Actually, well, I don't have it either.
What do you mean?
I found a clue in an old book as to where the artifact, where it is hidden.
Oh, you spilled it.
It. This is getting more and more cliche.
Yeah.
Cliché. A struggle of good against evil is never cliché.
You mentioned your secret cellar. Is that where the book's hidden? Pretty risky.
Perfect, pass me the controller, bro. Chips. Well, good thing they're not. Shadow tomorrow, awesome. Hype. My games panel below the stream needs updating. Oh yeah, probably. I'm sorry. I've updated everything else, but that I forgot. And witness game time was 28 hours and some minutes. Yeah, I know, Mike. I'm sorry.
I've got a sword and can cut through the rope as soon as you're ready.
Fine. I'm ready when you are. We're over the mountains. It's now or never.
Are you really sure?
I am. But if I don't survive or they catch me, then you'll have to fetch the book from my secret cellar and take it to the Archmage.
You checked Discord anyway, good. That's what I like put effort into, and then if like I don't know, to me it just feels super inconvenient to like log into, well, I'm always logged into Twitch, but like go to Twitch, search for someone's channel, and then go check like what's there in their info. It's like Discord is so much more convenient, in my opinion.
You mean, if you die, the young, sexy elf will become the hero of this story rather than an old, disheveled gremlin? How improbable.
Don't talk, just cut me free!
Wow, she's like self-aware that she's a game adventure character.
The right moment is close. There's the mountain. Good luck, MacGuffin.
It's weird. Skyrim. Woo. What are you doing here? I guess she can fly. Queen's ears are sexy. The sexiness is determined by people's ears. Interesting. Finish the game. Yeah, that was maybe just I don't know, episode 1. You know, nowadays games are released 1 episode at a time. Close enough.
Wilbur, working hard at it, saving the world.
This is
I'm
frustrating.
almost done,
I could see. Beavering away, eh? What were you this time? A knight riding high on his horse? Or one of those funny little mages again, eh? Hey, hero. I've got a job for you. A quest. Send my new house robot off on a rat hunt. That rat's got it in for my precious hops, and if I don't plant them, beer's going to be a wee bit scarce.
I've never heard of a hero having to catch rats.
You're not a hero yet, laddie. You're still my helper. And that being the case, you'd better get your act together. Then you can finish up here and go and have some more heroic daydreams. I need to go and do a quality control check on barrels 2034 to 2038.
Sure.
I've got a feeling there might be something wrong with the 2030 batch. We'll see. We'll see.
You tested real thoroughly. Okay. So I guess we're this guy now because I remember him from the cover. Yeah.
A large crate. It must have been delivered as I swept.
Swept.
A thieving rat. Devious and dangerous. It always runs into its little hole when I get too close.
It runs into a little hole.
That's the Master Brewer's favourite spot. He likes to relax there in the evenings. It's a map. It says the country's best pubs on it. It shows the area reaching from our beautiful White Ridge Mountains down to the sea, where the humans live on the coast.
So like any fantasy story, there's more than just humans.
The pipes run through the walls and floor. They are part of the central beer supply system, which runs through the whole bastion.
Bastion. We played Bastion. But I forgot what it means. Probably just a, you know, a place.
Dwarfs are excellent stonemasons. That fireplace is proof. Actually, dwarfs have a thing for beautiful architecture. But when it comes to the beer supply, compromises are sometimes made.
Huh. Am I also playing? Depends if someone picks it, I guess. Fortress kind of thing. Linnaga. Okay, yeah, I would call Fortress if I heard Linnaga. Bastion is a new word. Still learning.
Hello, Master Brewer, sir!
Aye, aye, Wilbur.
Ah, god damn it. Can I, like, hear or something and never have to think about it? I have the whole trilogy, but yeah, I play what people pick for me most of the time. Someone needs to pick the Critter Chronicles before 2. Yeah, I needed to ask, like, it seems like the Critter Chronicles is the newest one. I think I checked the release years. Because I'm gonna put them one at a time there. Okay, so Critter Chronicles is next after this. Bottom right is probably good until inventory gets big. So should we have it like this, but if I move myself? Oh look, I didn't fix that. If I'm like here, is good? Let's see. It's weird, I haven't been in this corner for ages, it feels so brand new. Next to the board. Oh, here we go again! Just put me in random places. I don't want to resize, I'll be in the fireplace. Move the game over to the right. Oh yeah, because it's... I wonder how much is it? Let's see now. Sad the streaming. It's supposed to be regular 16:9, but it's not. Is it now? No, that's still like 1 pixel. Like that. And then we can have the game here. And I can go back. Kinda. No. Saddest stream, best stream. I mean, if I'm small, then maybe. I can start talking like this. Someone else. Is this okay? Stupid camera. Or not camera, but microphone. Chipmunk, yeah. Is that okay? Is it better like this, or should I just be on the right? Let's do something. You'll tell me. I don't care that much. I'm just sitting here.
Is everything okay with the beer?
That's not so easy to say. It's complicated with beer. You initially think, that tastes good. But then, bam! The finish is all off. Earthy and musty, and there's nothing you can do. But of course, you can't really tell from just 1 pint.
Obviously. Obviously. Now you can, yeah, I can be like, which one? You keep this? Okay, if this is better than me being on the right, then we'll have it like this.
So I'm supposed to uncrate the robot and send it after the rat?
Definitely. Shouldn't be too difficult for you, being a gnome and all. You've got the right kind of hands for all that technical stuff.
I'm not really all that into technology. I'm more interested in the mysterious powers of magic.
Well, in that case, I'm sure there's some instructions in the crate. Shouldn't be that difficult for Mr. Mage.
Oh, hey, Germski. Sorry I was, doing stuff. I forgot to say hi. I saw you. I saw you. You don't have to play Uncharted anymore. Okay, that's interesting. I'm expecting it to be good.
So I can call it a day once the robot has caught the rat?
Aye, you can go back home and get some sleep.
What is happening here?
Where are the other dwarves anyway?
All away fighting, you know that. There's been nobody here except me for years. I'm keeping the whole place ticking over. If you weren't here, lad, I'd probably have pegged it from loneliness long ago.
Floating like a ghost. Yep, I died. And I became a ghost. And now I'm back again. Hey, Frantic Thumb, how you doing? $20 hours? Alright. So it's gonna take a while.
What's the news from the front? The Alliance is winning, isn't it?
It's a proper mess. They just swing back and forth. It's been like that for years. Neither side has the advantage. Today, we take Finsterberg, and tomorrow the Shadow Army plunders Auenheim. Today, we take care of Garrett the Throat Slitter, and tomorrow they nobble Bella Sunnythor. At the moment, we've got Mortroga's fortress under siege, the old Arch-Witch. Not getting anywhere fast, though. It could still be years before either side gets the upper hand.
Hopefully we do.
Aye, let's hope so.
Why are we at war? Why is the bot introducing itself again? Unless 24 hours. Yeah. Going to Copenhagen Friday. Ooh. Tetris European Championships. Are you playing or just watching? Tetris team dress. That is so cute. I hope you have a good time there. Oh yeah, Shadow of the Tomb Raider gets released if you pre-ordered it at midnight. Hey. Try to qualify. Awesome. Good luck with that. I think...
I'll take care of the robot then, and the rat.
Aye, go on then.
Okay, so we need to unbox this. Oh, it's as easy as just unboxing it.
Let's see.
Never
Not
mind.
a chance. I'll never get this crate open with my bare hands.
But if you had bare hands, you could quite easily tear it open. Wow, that took a turn. What is this? Oh, we can't.
That's the exit, but I can't call it a day yet.
Oh,
First,
never
I have
mind.
to teach the house robot to catch rats.
How do we? Okay, I'm gonna use this a lot probably.
That seems to be the rat hole where the little beast plans its raids.
It goes the other way around. Oh, maybe these are the enemy rats, mice. Are you gonna play it from midnight? I hope you don't have an early morning tomorrow. Yeah, I'm spacing out. Special Tetris fabric that you drew and scanned in. Ooh, that effort. I bet it's gonna be amazing. Oh, there's a thing on the...
A dwarf-sized crowbar. So it's pretty big.
Ta-da!
Let's see.
Do we have to assemble the robot? No?
What's that? Ah, the user manual.
Play until you fall asleep. Not
Wood
bad.
elvish. Succubushish. Here we are. Dwarven.
Suck your...
Thank you for
Bushes?
purchasing an X100 house robot, the latest in house robot technology. Feed the X100 the stinking remains of your disgusting existence, but absolutely no broccoli or Brussels sprouts. Rats. There. Rat care. Rats breeding. Ah, rat hunted. Rat hunted. In order to hunt rats or vermin of any kind, you must first feed the X100 with DNA from your target. DNA carriers include hair, blood, sweat, snot, and other things.
Other things.
Okay, so first I have to give the robot a little garbage appetizer to start it up before I feed it the main course, rat DNA. Finally, a simple rat trap.
Doesn't sound super simple, honestly. Wait, so we need food.
Hello, Master Brewer, sir.
Aye, aye, Wilbur.
Do you miss the other dwarves a lot?
Aye, there's not much going on here now, that's for sure. In the old days, it was packed and rowdy every night. Stone Chomper and Bolin the Bear, Peppo and Talon, he could beat anyone at finger wrestling. And then, of course, there was Billant, our leader with his golden tankard. Now I've only got you here. You're not exactly a party animal.
Maybe the other dwarves will come back soon.
Aye, and then they'll tell their tales of adventure, the times they've had and what they've been through. And me, I can only listen on.
I'd like to hear their stories, seeing as though I'm not with them myself.
Yeah, is the new Tetris released yet? I mean, people have played it, but was it just a demo? I'm not sure.
So I'm supposed to uncrate the robot and send it after the rat.
Definitely. Shouldn't be too difficult for you, being a gnome and all. You've got the right kind of hands for all that technical stuff.
I'm not really all that into technology. I'm more interested in the mysterious powers of magic.
Well, in that case, I'm sure there's some instructions in the crate. Shouldn't be that difficult for Mr. Mage.
I need food. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. I mean...
I'll take care of the robot then, and the rat.
Aye, go on then.
It's still like... You're just basically sitting down, aren't you? And there's... Yeah, I don't know. It could be fun. I mean, apparently the latency is better than on a regular TV with that if you need to get pro level stuff, but other than that, I'm not sure. Just old school NES Tetris? Have you tried, I think it was on the PlayStation 1. There was this, it was just called the Next Tetris. At least here in Europe. It was cool because it had moving parts. I played that like a crazy person. I wasn't sure if that was double or not. I'll have to try it. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. How would I get food if...
The rat has chewed through the wood. There's some fur hanging from a splinter. Ooh, I'll take that.
Oh, there we go. Never mind. Never mind, I misunderstood what he said.
I have to power the thing up first.
Oh.
According to the manual, the X100 needs kitchen scraps or rubbish to function properly.
Where's the crowbar now? I'm sure we don't need it anymore. Walk to left. Oh, I hate that. They should show it somehow that it's a thing. Well, here's rubbish.
The rubbish bin is almost overflowing. Presumably it's my job to empty it, but oh well.
Well, now we have someone who will eat it. Items disappear when fully used. Yeah, makes sense. But I mean, if it disappears anyway, why couldn't we use that as the rubbish, you know? Once a hobbit, always a hobbit. Ew. Seriously, you're bored. Go, like, do the laundry or something. I don't care. Pretty high iron meal. It's fine.
This pump can be used to pump water up from deep in the mountain. Although I wouldn't bet on it still working.
Let's try it.
I thought so. Broken. The dwarves have a lot of work ahead of them when they get back. If they come back.
But it seems like it's winter. Are you sure it's not just frozen? Stuck with Rascal, no.
I know. A very roughly knotted net with loose ends. Maybe it's used for fruit. Although I've never seen any fruit around here, the master brewer prefers heartier fare.
Heartier? Does that mean...
I call it A History of Dwarven Cuisine, the Last 3 Weeks by Wilbur Weathervane.
Does that mean like... meat? Heartier?
Ugh. Dwarven fast food. But I'm not hungry.
Fast food?
The sun is pretty low. It'll be dark soon.
Right. More substantial fried sausages? I was thinking because animals have hearts that it would be meat then. Suspicious. Mmm, delicious.
A tin coffee pot. It hasn't been used in ages. And guaranteed not for coffee. The master brewer doesn't trust non-alcoholic drinks.
Doesn't trust.
The coals in the oven have kept the stove warm. The stove isn't used much. Though this morning the master brewer heated up a few beer sausages on it.
I didn't know you heat up your sausages.
The stove is still a little warm. You couldn't cook anything on it, but you could heat something up.
Right.
A pile
He's
of
cute.
dirty dishes.
Except
The
now.
longer the other dwarves are away, the less attention the master brewer pays to things like this.
He looked disgusted.
An old, rather dirty cooking pot. Ah! Mutant slime. Maybe I should have thrown out the rest of that chocolate pudding.
I'm not gonna eat that porridge.
The master brewer says these kettles are used to make beer. This is his private setup, and the proper ones are in the cellar.
Right. Cthulhu. Indeed. Alright, we've got kitchen waste and metal rubbish.
The robot gets its energy from rubbish. That's got the power supply sorted out then.
What about this?
The robot already had its rubbish, and I don't want to spoil it. Besides, it's already running.
Okay then. Then the hair.
And now the fur. A source of rat DNA.
Once you were all and powerful in the top 5. Feels bad. Why wouldn't the rat just go back into the hole?
And it's gone. It won't be back anytime soon either. Problem solved.
What? Does look like a bender a bit. Yeah. Can I go now? Ah! Ah!
Hello, Master Brewer, sir!
Ah! Ah!
Aye, aye, well,
Hey Leah, how you doing?
Did you know there's an evil slime living in a pot in the kitchen?
Trouble with the trolley,
yes,
eh?
It nicked a sausage off me this morning.
But doesn't that bother you?
Well, yes. Live and let live, I say. As long as it doesn't develop a taste for beer.
Sure. Sure. Ew.
The rat's gone.
I saw. It's amazing what you little gnomes can puzzle out, eh? The rat's lost his appetite for my hops at any rate. He won't be coming back for a while.
Can I
Well,
call it a
good.
day now?
Course you can. Safe home, my lad. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
See you later, lad.
Alright, I'm out of here then.
And another day ends. And, as usual, I didn't save any princesses, or fight any dragons, or hunt any orcs. I chased a rat off, and I didn't even do it myself. I used a fully automated robot instead. It's going to take more than that before my statue stands next to Knight Tilo in the Hall of Heroes, but I'm going to make it one day.
Well, you need to do something. So bright. Oh, of course.
Hey, you! Boy! You've got to get me out of here! Quickly, please. I was abducted. An elf freed me. They want... You've got to believe me. I have the key to something that could determine the fate of the war. Listen, boy. It's too late. You see this ring? It's the key. Take it to the human archmage in the town of
What is
Seastar.
happening?
You understand?
But...
All of our fates depend on it.
Yoda. Fast talking Yoda.
Oh, dear, nobody's going to believe this. There's no way I'll make it down to the human town by the sea on my own. I need help. I should ask the Master Brewer for help. Or Grandad. He fought for the Alliance.
Master Brewer. Yeah, I was thinking. About the, you know, coincidence.
Oh, magic happens.
The Bastion looks so impressive. However, many of the halls and corridors were never completed.
So this building is the Bastion. Got it.
A rolled up tarpaulin, probably just like the ones hanging all over the place.
Tarpaulin. What is that? What is that? So many sly reference to other adventure games, fantasy characters, etc. I won't probably notice them all. Hello, Fatney. How you doing? Gnome hole.
That's the entrance to my family's gnome hole. We've been living here for generations.
Gnome hole. Poor things.
The tarps are supposed to offer the stonemasons a little protection. They have to be pretty tough if they're out there in all kinds of weather.
Right, so it's some... like tough fabric, I guess?
I'm not climbing up there, it's all iced up. I'd probably end up breaking my neck.
Okay then.
Of course, it's pretty cold all year round up here in the mountains. But this year, winter came particularly early.
I can tell.
It worked. I got one.
Yay, it's gonna melt in his pocket now. Canvas sheet originally. We can paint on it.
Probably the statue of some famous dwarven leader. I don't know much about their history.
Oh. Like plastic? Oh, I guess it's like presso. Yeah. I guess. I don't know what the... Oh yeah, it does have holes on it. Yeah. Yeah. Presso. Isn't it? We could ask him for the advice.
Master Brewer, sir! Hello? Master Brewer, sir! Where are you?
He's asleep. Working hard on the
Master
On the
Brewer, sir,
beer.
Master Brewer!
What? What?
We have to tell the other dwarves there was this gremlin in a cage and he gave me this ring and...
What kind of ring, then?
This ring! It's a very important ring. The gremlin said all our fates...
Wilbur, I really don't have time for this kid stuff. I've got more important things to do.
But the ring has to be delivered to the Archmage down in the human town. The gremlin said it could end the war.
Listen, laddie, that's a ring. What's it supposed to be able to do?
It's... I have to. The gremlin wasn't lying.
Just think about it. When has anybody ever given an important ring to a little being like a gnome? That sort of thing just doesn't happen.
But...
That's enough.
Fine.
Now, go home. It's getting late.
Be like that. I don't care. Hey, Lord of Time. It is 2 minutes a week.
I guess I can't expect any help from the Master Brewer.
For people who pre-ordered, they can start playing at midnight. Let's go here then. Maybe my family can help. Hello? Anyone here? Wow.
A chair. This chair is completely uninteresting. Like I said, a chair to sit on. It's still a chair.
What an annoying chair.
One of my dad's inventions. He calls it a time measurometer. It splits the day into 2 periods of 12 hours each and shows which hour we are currently in.
That's an explanation of what a clock is.
Sometimes I think that thing uses time up instead of just showing it.
Sure. Could be. Buffering badly? It's fine on my end. Twitch, what is Twitch doing? Is it buffering for other people as well? Yeah, I think you're right. Hold on guys, just for a moment, in case you can see. In case you can see, I'm gonna see if anyone else is having, like, any other stream was reported. Nope, nothing here yet. Epe.
Joo.
Bufferoiko sulla? More screen. Silver can see. Private stream hype. Pulled up another stream and the same problem. Okay. Like, if I try to watch my own stream, it buffers at least a little while. Epic can see it. Silver can see it. Rescue can see it. That is weird. Well, okay. Evil Finlandish, I'm sorry. Well, in case it's not like a... What if it depends on like from which server you're watching from, you know? Okay, I guess we'll just continue. Oh, okay, it's good. Okay, then we'll definitely continue.
That door is part of Dad's living space optimization unit. Behind it is sort of a car park for rooms.
We've done it!
Yay! Hype for being able to watch the stream. Ei oo tullut mitään. I know that Mike is in the UK and Gratchev is also EU, so it's not even that. I was supposed to check something. I forgot. Get wrecked. You may have to refresh for the button to appear and then share it. Hey Rock. Okay. Thank you for sharing. Thank you. Oh my god. Epic's got a sub anniversary. Thank you. Yeah. Appreciate it. What did he say about this? I forgot.
That's
Wait,
my
what?
family. Right now, just Grandad and I are holding down the fort. The others are all at a technology trade show down south. My dad is a mechanic and a physicist. He primarily works on, things. Mother is just a whole wife and geneticist. The baby is my little sister Sydney. I think she'll be a researcher too. She once doubled her baby phone's data transfer rate using nothing but a rattle and a rubber ball. My other little sister is Meggie, my parents' pride and joy. She mainly concentrates on robotics, combat robots to be exact. Grandad is a war veteran and conducts secret military research. Whenever Dad lets him in the workshop, that is. Looks like I'm the proverbial exception to the rule. I'd rather go out into the world and become a mage, a hero like Knight Tilo. But someone has to look after Grandad and the Master Brewer. I'm more of a local, unsung hero.
You've got a golden paw! Yay! What? Why are you laughing?
I was zero now.
Yeah, you have 0 snacks.
Because I'm gonna die. Because I'm gonna die.
Oh. You'll get them in 10 minutes. Alright, so that was a family picture. Don't want to go down there yet. What's this?
Hey, my mechanical flying fish Nemo. How did you get there? One of the few technical devices I ever built. Well, to be honest, actually my father and my sister really, but I did watch.
Wow, good job. Now you have 69 snacks. Nemo is lost. I do get it. Does it work? I guess it does. Okay, now it just took a...
It still works. A solid example of gnome technology, if I do say so myself.
Can I has it?
Oh, I can't reach that.
Go on the chair.
A totally uninteresting chair, which is absolutely no help to me. Not now, not ever.
His face, though. You guys are making alliances. That's funny.
A flower pot full of potting soil. Doesn't look like Mother planted anything in there. Those cogs belong to Dad's living space optimization unit. The machine takes up a total of 3 rooms in our hall.
Wow.
Those are my mum's plants. She grows a lot of that green stuff. She keeps trying to genetically change the plants so they can grow up here amidst the icy mountains.
Why do I even try? Now what?
Okay, now.
Can you like show us or something?
No,
No, you're just gonna laugh at.
I don't know we are.
Flower pot, but nothing planted. Yeah, that's probably me.
My mother is a real hall wife. She spends her time on chemistry, biology, genetics, and that kind of stuff.
Like, you don't even want to know.
I think I'll just leave that alone. We gnomes have a golden rule: hands off another gnome's experiments.
That's a fairly good rule.
The plants have grown. I could have sworn they weren't here yesterday. Mum probably uses a really good fertilizer.
Nice. Good job, Mom.
Doesn't look like Mother planted anything in there.
Oh, I guess we need to plant something at some point.
Those are the controls for our living space optimization unit. My father invented them.
And what exactly do you optimize? Use the lever for Maggie's room. Bedroom. Oh.
That's the lever for my parents' bedroom. I can't use it until they get back.
Why?
That's the lever for my little sister's bedroom. I'm not touching that. She
Okay.
builds combat robots, and she kind of hinted that she knows how to protect her privacy.
Okay. Why can't I use the bedroom?
Another one of Dad's inventions, he calls it eclecticity or something. It's got something to do with hamsters.
I see. Okay. Let's go down.
And down we go.
Official marijuana dealers. Not sure it looks like this. Team of 8. Holy shit, that's a lot of people.
Halt! Who's there?
Hi, Grandad. It's me.
I doubt it. What's the password?
Fluffy bunny.
Password? I don't know anything about a password.
Bad answer. Prepare to die, scoundrel!
It's important, Grandad.
So is the password. We are at war, damn it. War suffereth no carelessness. So, the password.
God damn it.
Was it Fluffy Bunny?
You wish? Die, maggot!
It's important, Grandad.
So is the password. We are at war, damn it! War suffereth no carelessness.
Oh, really?
So, the password.
Nuclear first strike, sir.
Correct. What do you want?
A gremlin gave me this ring. He said it's very important. He said the ring has to be delivered to the Archmage as quickly as possible.
A ring? Have you checked it for contamination?
What?
For curses, hexes, poison. What am I talking about? Of course you have.
Yeah.
No one would accept a ring from a gremlin and not check it for curses. Dangerous little blighters, those gremlins. You shouldn't feed them after midnight, you know.
The gremlin said this ring could decide the course of the entire war.
Decide the course of the war? That would be... Where is this gremlin?
He's been kidnapped. He barely had time to give me this ring. It should be taken to the Archmage as quickly as possible.
The Archmage? Yes. He'd know what to do. This is what we've been waiting for. This is what we've trained for. This is the hour in which a stout youngster becomes an adult. The hour of glory. The hour of fame. Hour!
But what do you mean stout?
Does everyone know what they have to do?
No.
Right, men. Let it be so.
I'm confused. Reminds you of your own granddad. Does he ask you for passwords? What's the point of this conversation? I don't know. When do I plan on getting Shadow of the Tomb Raider? I don't know. I don't have any plans. Hopefully, from a good sale. Like right now, 100 for a game is just a little. Because I have 100 or more games to play.
The locker won't open. It was badly damaged 2 years ago in the devastating spring cleaning explosion.
New Spider-Man? Yeah, I've heard good things about it. I've heard it's like living up to the hype, which is always good.
Those are jelly glowfish lamps. As long as you feed them every couple of weeks, they're good for years of light.
Well, that's much better than electricity, whatever it was.
They used to hang all over the hall. Now these two are all we have left.
Oh yeah, maybe the problem is there are not many jellyfish. And are they happy there? Is this too brutal for the 100? Yeah, the craft edition costs 100. It's like hella bored. Yeah, I would imagine. Give them a nice big lamp. And play with them every day.
That's one of Grandad's great inventions. A ship which travels underwater. It can already sink.
So it's like year 2040 maybe? And they're like inventing this. Wow. No, the AAA games are not cheap. Have they ever been, to be honest? Indie games are still very, very affordable.
Ah, an old extension arm. Very handy if you're too small to reach an object. Kind of a widespread problem amongst us gnomes.
Extendable arm, just what we need.
Parts of some machine or something. If it's useless, it's Dad's. If it's broken, it's Grandad's. And if it's dangerous, it's from my sister Meggie.
Got it. I mean, the normal edition is like 60 euros, which is the standard for a new high-end game.
That's Dad's spare toolbox. Well, he took his everyday tools, his travel tools, and his finest tools with him.
But you know, as a fan of the series, I would prefer to get the extra things that you get with the craft edition. But it can wait. I still have Rise, like, to play 100% of Rise. I've only played the story.
Let's see. What have we here? Wrench, pliers, auger grease, a minotaur foot, a curse meter. I'll just take the entire box.
I mean, we won't get bored while I wait for it to be on sale.
A thin, silvery elven rope. It's very light and almost unbreakable.
This is the part where we loot all the stuff and then we're gonna have trouble figuring out which goes where. Standard overpriced. Is it overpriced though? I mean, the Spider-Man cost 60, didn't it? And it's good. And people pay for it. And they're happy about it. I don't know. Not overpriced at 60% off in a year. Yeah, I agree.
Grandad has this thing about secrecy. I think he's afraid of Shadow Army spies or something.
Still like... Oh my god, I just got like 60% off from 100 is still 40. 40 freaking euros. Never paid more than 50 euro for a game and never will. I'm trying to think real hard. Because before I had PC games. I would buy console games. And I think Underworld was rather new when I bought it. I have no idea. Maybe it was like a few months old. But I definitely paid the full price because I bought it from a regular game shop. But how much was it? It might have been over 50. So, could Underworld be the most expensive game I've bought? Because I definitely haven't done that in years. Oh my gosh, Silver! They're getting you. Max was 30. Yeah, I've definitely paid 30.
Dad's Vice brings back a lot of memories. Painful, mostly.
You thrive on games as you get bored of playing old stuff. So you don't like retro games? Because like, I play old games that I've never played before. Or if you mean like old games, as in games you have played before. There are so many good games. So many good and interesting games. Might as well buy it before you spend too much money in London. Well, would you not rather spend money in London? Hey, Anthony! You pretty much only play old games? Yeah, like, to me it doesn't matter if it's old or new, as long as I've not played it. It's like a new experience, no matter what. So why not spend less money on it, you know? I don't mind waiting for 6+ months for a game. Cause like, I'm already waiting for some games to be released. So it's like the same. Now some games have been released and I'm waiting for them to get discounted. Like, it doesn't matter. It's the same. Even if you played it, you just have a small collection of games you like. That's fair enough. 12 delicious burgers. Ooh. You bought old games on Steam because you can't be arsed to dig out the CDs. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, old games on Steam aren't super expensive. I think even if they're like high-end, like once big games, they're not. They're like 20. A game that used to be 60 when it came out is probably 20 euros now max. Depending on how old it is, they could be even 10.
A huge machine? I mean, even for Grandad. He's really taking advantage of Mum and Dad being away. Dad's vice brings back a lot of memories. Painful, mostly.
So like, I played a few games when I was a kid. And then I kinda came back during Tomb Raider Anniversary and Underworld. I bought those two. But other than those, I never really played a lot. So now that I'm actually playing a lot, I have like so much to catch up on. So it's like, my backlog is like never ending.
Something my granddad is working on. No idea what it is. And I'm pretty certain I don't want to know either.
How can
I
you
like
work
my
on it?
granddad, but his inventions are usually pretty dangerous.
How can you work on it if it's covered? I don't understand.
Grandad?
Call me Colonel.
Just what exactly are we to do now, Colonel Grandad?
We've just discussed that. You get the equipment, I'll sort out the means of transport.
Equipment for what?
For what? For your journey to the town of the humans, of course.
Ah.
You need to pay more attention, my boy.
I'm supposed to... I thought someone else.
Who? I very much doubt you'll find anyone else here who's prepared to look death in the eye. This is your chance to be a tragic hero, my boy. A painful loss for the Alliance. Don't you want to be a hero?
Yeah,
Sure, I'd like to do something exciting, but I'm not sure I'm ready to try being...
Try? There is no try, only do. This is your chance. You'll be a hero, and I'll show everyone that this old gnome is still good for something. So, here's the plan. You get yourself some good gear, I'll sort out the means of transport.
All right. I can have a look around, but no promises.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, he sounds like the kind of guy who like wants all the things but never does anything so that he could get it. So yeah, like I want to shake him, like do it, like do something. But I guess we're doing it, so. Yeah, what is the stuff that I keep missing that, or they don't say it. I don't know which one.
About my equipment.
Yes? Have you got everything?
I don't know. What exactly should I take?
Let me think. You need a helmet. You can fight without legs, but you can't fight without a head.
Without legs?
And you need a map of the area. Reconnaissance is everything. We're living in the information age.
So I need a map and a helmet. Got it.
And then, of course, you need a parachute. Better to be safe than sorry.
Just why I'm a parachute?
Just a precaution.
Wait, parachute? I keep getting distractions. So, helmet, map, and parachute, apparently.
This ring, do you really think it could end the war?
I don't know if there's anything that can end this war.
The gremlin said it would change all our fates. Maybe it's a powerful magic ring.
We are simply soldiers, my boy. We fight when we are told to. Don't worry yourself about anything else.
Sounds sensible.
Just don't think. Do.
Do you know the Archmage? Have you ever met him?
I've never met him. After all, he's a great leader, and I'm just a simple, highly decorated gnome colonel. But I've heard lots about him. He's a powerful mage, of course. He's an advisor to the king, and he's our most powerful alchemist and chief of the Secret Service. He lives in a tower down by the sea in Seastone. Of course, being the important man he is, he's always away on business.
I hope he's there. I always wanted to meet a real mage.
If he's not there, you'll have to wait for him or go and look for him. You must only give the ring to the Archmage in person, you hear me? No one else. Give me your word of honor. If the ring really is important, then it shouldn't be our fault if it lands in the wrong hands.
Okay. I swear I'll give it to the Archmage personally.
At least he's like taking this seriously, unlike the brewer who was like, go away with your stupid stuff. He's like, oh yeah, this is serious. You cannot give it to anyone else. Okay, that's in though. That's in. Will the mage be in the village? I vote no. We're gonna have to find him.
I'm supposed to travel to a human town in your machine, right?
Absolutely, it's the quickest way.
And the safest?
Absolutely, it's the quickest way.
Sure, sounds good.
Well, we can't expect any help from the Master Brewer. He doesn't believe the ring is important.
I didn't expect much more from that cowardly drunkard.
Grandad, he's my boss.
Some boss sits in his fortress drinking beer from dawn till dusk while his comrades are fighting on the front line.
I think he misses them.
Well, perhaps. But one thing's for sure. We are on our own, soldier.
Why am I the goblin here? Like, he's got a good point. I mean, he may be, like, crazy, but he's... I don't know. He still gets things right. Yeah, why am I not in the war?
I'll go look for the rest of my gear.
You do that. I've got enough to do here. But remember, never look a Medusa in the eye, and never look at anyone on the underground.
Right.
Okay. Do I have anything that could be a helmet? It's just a tool, like any tool, probably. No, and we don't have a map. And we don't have a parachute. We have nothing. Ugh. But, how am I supposed to find this stuff? Examine inventory? Yeah, I was just looking. I remember what this is. A map. A helmet. Like, not even a pot that I could use as a helmet. Okay, like, can I, like, walk here? Okay.
There's no way I can walk all the way to Seastone. That's many days' march through these mountains.
Never mind. Any other place? No? Let's see if I missed something in the kitchen. Maybe there's a pot. there's a map. Can we take that?
The map shows the area between here and the human town of Seastone. It's worth a try. Yikes!
What's happening?
I know.
Oh, nothing much. I just scared off a pixie.
What, here? At this time of year? The beasties are getting more and more cheeky.
Phew. That was close. I can't get to the map as long as he's sleeping there. I'll have to distract him somehow.
No, but I want to use this.
I can't grab it with the arm, and anyway, I might wake him. I'll have to distract him somehow.
Fine. We could distract him with the robots.
The X100 makes a pretty good rat hunter. I just hope it never mistakes me for a rat.
Yeah, I hope so too. No. That would distract him, possibly. If the rat came back, he would be distracted. Helmet. We could melt the icicle here, but why? I don't know. I never looked at this, did I?
That is the Bastion's emblem. Actually, an entire battalion of dwarves is supposed to be stationed here. Each battalion consists of 7 companies, which in turn consists of 7 platoons. Each platoon consists of 7 squads of 7 dwarves. Dwarves have this thing for the number 7.
Okay.
The master brewer says it's very easy to brew beer. Still, he did go to school for years to learn how.
There's a school for that?
The pot could make a perfect helmet, but how do I get rid of that slime? Slime can be really evil. Bad slime.
Okay. Bad slime. Needed more. No. No. No ice. Stick it in the net.
I'm not likely to be able to catch the slime with the net. It's too slimy.
Not with that either.
I'd point it out to the master brewer, but then I'd be the one who ends up washing it all up.
Did I try this? Doesn't work. Try everything.
I don't really think I'll be able to scoop the slime out of that pot.
Well. Well, then I have no idea. I need to distract.
To be honest, I'm not going to put my hand in there without a very good reason. Who knows what the rat has hidden there? Maybe rotten food, or already digested food, or even more rats.
Oh, we can check. No. No, we can't.
I used to be really afraid of that fireplace. Nowadays, I'm only slightly terrified.
I like it. Look at the beard? Sure, look at the beard.
Beards are important to dwarves. The longer the beard, the more respect the dwarf gets. And the beard ornaments tell you a lot about their owner. The master brewer, for example, is a second-degree keg roller. He was born the 9th of 12 children, and he's got a weak spot for beer. He's a bachelor, but isn't one for walks in the morning dew. And he was almost kicked out of school for pulling a girl's moustache.
Can we cut the beard? Isn't that kind of cruel? Isn't that kind of cruel? Oh wow, so many people didn't make it. I think we might need this rope for the parachute, but oh, can we make
I'll thread the rope through the eyes around the edge of the tarpaulin. Done.
parachute? Yay! Okay, is there anything else we might be able to combine? Probably not. So that's one thing done, but doesn't help me with the other. Give the robot this so it turns on.
Let's see how it likes this. Aha! It works. The X100 is ready for use again. I just need some new DNA and it's off on the hunt again.
I want the beard. No, don't speak.
Master Brewer, sir.
Oh boy, okay. He's not gonna give me the map.
Mr. Master Brewer, sir, could I maybe borrow that map over there?
What, that? Oh, lad, that map shows the finest taverns in the land. And this one's on it, too.
Oh, I'd be really careful with it.
No, to be quite honest, there hasn't been a lot going on here since war broke out. And I've got no chance of being featured again. That's why the map is staying where it is.
I already know helmets. Yeah, I know stuff, so...
I talked to my granddad. He thinks the ring is important too. He wants to help me get to the human town.
Yeah? Well, of course he wants to do that. Listen to me, laddie. Nothing against your grandpa. But don't you think he's a few Jills short of a pint?
My granddad is a great soldier and inventor.
Of course he is. Of course he is. But, how should I put it? He's maybe had one crash landing too many. His flying machines were mostly a bit, temperamental. And let's face it, he wasn't actually the greatest of pilots. Honestly, son, if your grandpa reckons there's something in that story, then for me, that's just one more reason to keep out of it.
Grandad and I will show everyone.
Fine. Yeah, I didn't want to talk to you anyway.
I don't want to trouble you any further. Good night.
And yourself. Have a good one.
Beards are important to dwarves. The longer the beard, the more respect the dwarf gets. And the beard ornaments tell you he was born the 9th of 12 children, and he's a bachelor, and he was...
How do we get his DNA? I mean, we want the... No. Pull the other two handles. What? They weren't even an option. They're not even an option. Oh, now they... What? Oh my goodness. If the
This
space
is my
bar
very cool room.
won't tell me what I can do, then I don't even know
My old tennis racket, although I was never very good. The catgut is missing. What did I use that for?
Yeah. Not fair.
My old Gnome Scout rucksack. Pretty tough, that. But somehow I always had the feeling it could have been a little larger. I wonder if putting small bags and pouches in it would increase the rucksack's capacity.
Maybe. Alright, what about the kitchen then?
Our kitchen. Our flour mill. Mother makes sure we eat a healthy diet. One day we'll all be big and strong, comparatively.
Teacup is empty. No.
There's still some grain in the funnel. Barley, I think.
What is barley? Looks like seeds.
Master Merlin's antibacterial kitchen cleaner. The dirt disappears like magic.
Magic?
If only I could cast spells like Merlin, or any other household cleaner for that matter.
Merlin is a household cleaner. Oh yeah, it was called Merlin. I see.
Mum hid the knives as a precaution. After Grandad's knife-throwing training classes last year, she doesn't trust us anymore.
Fair enough. It's cereal. Oh. I would not mix that with milk. Scissors. Well, now we're talking.
A pale blue glowing liquid. Something tells me it's probably not good for you.
Let's take it anyway.
My mum wrote super fertilizer on it. Probably one of her genetic experiments.
Oh, we can probably plant that.
I don't even know what to do with one handful of barley. Why do I need two then?
Grind and make bread, also used in other things, right? Scissors not found? What do you mean scissors not found? That's definitely... Or does it just mention bomb? I don't know. If that's not what we're planting, then I don't know what we are. Let's go cut his beard though. Clipwood scissors, but no quote. Did the clip feature exist already back then? Maybe it did.
No, I can't. Well, maybe I can.
Just do it.
I'm gonna burn in hell for this, guaranteed.
Well, at least it's warm then. Yeah, I don't think it's a clip. Because recently, well, when was it? I said recently and immediately doubt myself. When was it when they said like 1 year of clips and then they showed you your best clips, right? I think it was like 1 year after the clips feature was released, more or less. And wasn't it like, what, 2 years ago? When the scissors thing started. Psycho. I don't know why, but I know that this goes here.
I'll just knot the loose ends around the frame. Done. Wouldn't want to play tennis with it, but it does make a fine scoop net.
Oh, maybe the slime thing. Okay. We'll distract him first, though.
I wonder if that would work. At least it would distract the Master Brewer a bit.
You made me kind of want tea now.
Oh!
Ah! Hello? Stop! That wasn't supposed to happen. I have a feeling that wasn't such a brilliant idea. Oh, I like the Master Brewer.
That was amazing. The eternal struggle of dwarf against machine. And I won!
Are you okay?
Of course! And why not? You think a stupid tin bucket's going to beat a proper dwarf? No chance. That was good. Something's happening at last. Cause for celebration. I think we should drink to that.
What a surprise. But I mean, honestly, it was in rat hunting mode. It was prepared to kill or whatever a rat. So I'm not so surprised that it didn't kill this guy.
I think he's drunk with victory, so he shouldn't see anything. I have it. The map of the area.
Yay!
All I need now is a helmet and a parachute.
Don't
I
you
hope
see?
I don't need to use the parachute. I always like to keep my feet on the ground.
Is the parachute not done yet? No, it's not apparently.
A light, rip-proof tarpaulin. There are eyes along the sides, which I have threaded the elven rope through.
Why is it not? Jen with glasses, thank you for the host and follow. Welcome. Can we catch this guy now? No? So even the parachute is somehow incomplete. Oh, no worries. I hope you have a great day. Oh, I bet it needs the rucksack.
Let's see. If I pull the rope through the eyes on the rucksack, yes, that should work.
Yeah, because it
There we
needs to
go.
be in like
a parachute.
Yeah, it's first in a backpack and
So
then.
that's 2 of the 3 pieces of gear already.
Yeah,
Now for
I
the
see.
most important thing of all, the helmet.
I see. Oh, you follow her. Nice. The world is so small. You stream adventure games? Can I? No. No, I still can't. I thought that would be it, honestly. Oh, how about this? That should kill it.
I can't get close enough. It'll snap at me and slime me.
Such slime, fear of slime. I mean, the fact that it's alive is kind of intimidating, but he keeps saying that the slime is the worst. What about this? Oh yeah, I had that idea before. So that's somehow correct. Can I combine it with
A
this?
perfect fit. Now we can make long-reaching attacks on bacteria.
Awesome.
Now I'm gonna do something I should have done a long time ago.
Rip slime monster.
It's too bad that slime had to be so evil.
Alright. That looks like a very big
Now
pot.
that's a helmet fit for a hero. It only stinks a little bit.
I mean,
And that's the last of my gear. I must get back to Grandad, fast.
He'll fit inside hole. It seems so, Mike, and I like that. That is very good. I like that in an adventure game, when it's logical. Like, that frustrates me so much if it's something, like, you can only think of if you brute force it.
And down we go.
Which is basically saying you couldn't think it. I'm here! I've got my things. I'm ready to be a hero.
Excuse me, Colonel Grandad?
Yes, report back.
I'll keep on looking. You are not always logical. Yeah, I mean, some puzzles are logical after the fact, but is it still, like, really logical if it's like that?
I have the pot. Helmet.
Excellent, soldier. The helmet will protect you from physical attacks. You can even sit on it and use it as a saucepan.
Ooh, how practical.
Let me see your helmet.
It's not all that great, I know, but...
Oh, now it's not so big.
What? It's a good helmet, and it's going to protect a good soldier. That is, of course, as long as the enemy doesn't attack with dragons, or has wizards in its ranks, or magical swords, and doesn't go for your head.
Maybe I should look for some armor with magic.
Poppycock! That helmet will do.
I'm not sure what happened with the helmet right there. Helmet is my Monkey Island reference. Why? Because you use a pot as a helmet? Poppycock? Yeah, what is a poppycock? Do I want to know? I think it's very generic in a comic kind of way that you use a pot as a helmet. I've seen it in so many, especially like cartoons, that I'm not sure about the reference. It could be.
I got a map.
Excellent. My commanding officer always said good maps are half the battle. Of course, you won't be needing it if everything goes well.
If what goes well?
But if not, it's always good to have a map with you, what?
What? Yeah. I mean, I guess his device is gonna take me there automatically. That's probably what he meant.
I have a parachute.
Fantastic. Parachutes are hard to come by and are difficult to make yourself. After all, you'd only want to entrust your life in a quality product, not something makeshift you've patched together yourself.
Trust my life? But, of course. I mean, of course not. So, that's the last of my gear.
Ta-da! Always that music when you do
Excellent.
something.
We could get going if only my damn machine would work. But you can't find a thing in this house. No nitroglycerin, no dragon hide armor, no concentrated pillars of salt, no full mithril jacket bullets, nothing.
What do you need all that for?
For what? It's a war!
But we just want to deliver the ring to the Archmage. Don't you think a sled...
What? I need a nitroglycerin substitute. Something highly explosive. The only thing that comes to mind is good old dwarven ale.
Dwarven ale?
Would explode?
Devilish stuff. We reduced complete countries to ash and rubble with it. We loved the smell of dwarven ale in the morning.
Okay, I'll get you some dwarven ale. Anything else?
Yes, I need a cog. A 5/8-inch screw steel sprocket, straight beveled, hard chrome plated, BSA threaded flange with right hand thread and lock ring locking. It's not a standard size, and I can't find one
What?
anywhere.
A 5/8-inch screw steel sprocket, straight beveled, hard chrome plated, BSA threaded flange with right hand thread and locking lock ring. Sounds familiar.
Come back when you've got the stuff. I'll sort out the rest. But bear in mind, the Dark Lord knows all of your thoughts.
Right.
Now I have a pot on my head. Poppycock is rubbish, balderdash bullshit. Yeah, I figured, but I thought maybe it means something as well, like, as a double meaning. Mithril from Hobbit. Sounds very familiar. But as I'm so bad with names, I'm not sure what it was. I had a comment and I forgot. Oh yeah, I was dropping frames really hard, but it looks like it's stabilized now. So that was my fault if you got some buffering or something. It looks good. Like silver, but harder than steel. Ah, so... metal? Okay, okay. Well, we need beer. We need beer. As if he's gonna give me. And then, like, I don't know if it's in the toolbox.
Let's see. What have we here? Wrench, pliers, auger grease, a minotaur foot, a curse meter.
But not the thing that we need. Yeah, was mithril like... was it a sword or something that was made out of it? Or a hammer, I don't know. A thing.
Hello, Master Brewer, sir.
Aye, aye, Wilbur.
Mr. Master Brewer, assuming I were to need some dwarven ale...
Dwarven ale? It's not allowed, unfortunately.
Why not?
Have you heard about the explosion on Mount Winterpeak?
The volcanic eruption.
Volcanic eruption. Deep under that mountain was the finest ale brewery in the whole dwarven world. My dad took me there when I was nothing but 2 beer crates tall. Can you imagine how aled up we were?
Kind of. What happened?
Ah, well, some so-and-so cocked up, and boom! And that was that! All over for dwarven ale brewing. After the accident, it was banned as a substance of enjoyment. The sharp taste, the warmth in the throat, gone forever. Now it's only used in warfare and in the alchemy industry.
Okay. Usually chainmail is made of... what is chainmail other than stupid emails? Ah. Also, what can't you? Twitch. Okay, fine. So, it is actually the name of the metal mithril. That sounds like similar than like Thor's hammer Mjolnir. So I thought it must be some mythical weapon or something. Chain mail is... oh, it's the metal net. Okay, learning new things. thanks. Mithril is actually a substance. Okay. I must have been very confused. What? Molnenjor? I don't know, in Finnish it's Mjölnir. Maybe it's different in different languages. Can you tell me how to brew?
But you do know how to brew dwarven ale, don't you?
Does a one-legged duck swim in a circle? Of course I know. I'm the master brewer. It's not difficult either. First, you get barley germinated in a malt house, then let them bloat up after leaving them dormant for a bit. Then kiln dry the green malt, keeping it turned, of course mill it, making sure that the husks don't get destroyed.
The husks? What are...
Then mash the whole lot in a mash tun, obviously using a decoction procedure. After the iodine test, we get on with purifying and separating the malt from the beer wort in a slatted filter bed.
Of course, but...
In other words, we let the draft run through the mash pot. We then put the first wort in the brewing kettle, let it simmer, and add the hops. We let the wort settle to remove the trub crust, add the yeast, and then leave to ferment. Then we run everything through the pebble filter. That's all fair enough. Then it gets more complicated.
Stop!
What? We're just getting to the exciting part.
I'm sure we were, but I just abandoned the idea of brewing some dwarven ale myself.
Yeah,
Well, whatever you
I
say.
stopped paying attention. Because I knew I was not gonna need that. There was no way. Yeah, that's how you spell it. I was thinking maybe it's different in English, but that word didn't come up with anything on Google. It could be, but I mean, luckily we don't need to know that.
Let's assume I need a small tankard of dwarven ale really, really urgently. Could you brew it for me?
Could do.
Show
but
me
I'm
what
not
you
going
can
to.
do.
It's not allowed.
Come on, I won't believe
Oh,
you.
Come on, who's going to notice? When was the last time another dwarf came by to visit us?
That's a fair time back.
You see? Wouldn't you just love a nice cold dwarven ale tonight to celebrate your victory over the robot?
Oh, dwarven ale is nectar. I'd certainly enjoy a wee taste of it again. Oh, but it's not going to happen. I'm missing a few ingredients.
Give
And
me.
if I get them, would you brew up 2 tankards then? One
Yeah.
for me and one for yourself.
Give me a list.
Aye. It's a deal. You find me the missing ingredients, and I'll brew some dwarven ale.
Deal.
Okay, what do you need?
Crystal clear mountain water, hops, and some barley for malting.
Well, that's it? No deviled fire, salamander eyes, or dragon's breath, that sort of thing?
Nope. Water, hops, and malt.
What are hops?
Then there's just a few secret ingredients and naturally synthesized aromatic substances and a couple of E numbers. But I've already got them here.
Okay, water, hops, and barley. I'll get them.
Hops is a lot of things and a lot of names in Finnish. Oh, humala. Oh. Okay. Okay. Plant, yes. Yes, yes. I want to try first.
I have to go. Enjoy the celebration.
I want to try first.
Yeah.
Well, this is easy. Like, now we do what I was gonna do, and I guess we can melt this. Can we put this in the...
It'll take a long time for the icicle to melt. After all, the pot isn't all that warm. I should...
Sorry, I didn't realize you were still talking. I already had my idea. It's funny. The name of the plant in Finnish is the same as the word for being like drunk. It's like a plant called drunk. Hello, Poppy. Can we put this here?
It shouldn't take long to melt the icicle. The stove is still warm. The icicle is gone. All that's left is crystal clear water.
Oh wait, is that you? I mean, it would explain the poppycock. Oh, it's done already? Okay. We've got that. And then we're gonna grow some stuff. I don't know about the hops. We might have to ask. I'm gonna ask about the hops right now.
Hello, Master Brewer, sir.
I have no idea.
Aye, aye, Wilbur.
I'd rather check my own ideas first before checking with this guy, but since I have no ideas.
Do you have any idea where I can get the hops?
Oh, I'm sorry, but that thieving rat took the best part of 5 sacks. I've not enough left. I've got to be careful with it.
The rat, huh?
Okay.
I have to go. Enjoy the celebration.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I wonder where the rat went then. I haven't seen it since. Oh! Unless we could find it here.
If the rat has stolen that many hops, it might still have something stored in there. There's something in there. Something round. Hopefully it's not a giant rat dropping.
YOLO.
It's a single hop. This is probably all that's left of the stock of hops.
Is it good enough? See this? No. No. I will not let you do that, Books. I will ban Poppy. For real.
There is enough barley for the dwarven ale. I don't need more.
Oh, we don't need to grow that. We need to grow this, huh?
Okay, I'll plant the hop in the soil. Let's see what happens. I really can't imagine this stuff. Wow. Good fertilizer, that. Nah.
Why did he say nah? Good. Good.
Wow. A huge hop plant with tons of cones.
But like you gave it snacks. But it used a kitty coin to trigger a secret. I'm confused. Wait, did you what? Oh.
I've picked about 10 cones. That should be enough for the dwarven ale.
Oh, drinking it to get bigger. I see. I thought it would just grow his hair or something, because fertilizer. I mean, I don't know how that would work on a human-like being. I've got your stuff.
Hello, Master Brewer, sir.
Aye, aye, Wilbur.
I've got some hops for the ale. Is this enough?
Ho ho! That's enough. I hope you haven't been whipping stuff out of my stock.
No. Well, only indirectly. I have a pot of crystal clear water for the dwarven ale.
Show me. Aye, that Water's very good. We can use this.
Nice. I know. Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about that, Mike. Damn you. I was thinking about hair. Like, why would you, like, does he want a mustache or what?
Here's some barley from my mum's kitchen. Can it be used for brewing?
It's not the best, but it'll have to do. And that means I've got all I need to brew the lovely dwarven ale. Right, it's all go now then.
Go ahead, do it. Sounds like popcorn.
Hey, laddie, just watch out that you don't get any of that in your eyes. It's dangerous stuff.
I'll be very careful. Thanks very much, sir.
Tell me, Wilbur, what do you need all that junk for? The dwarven ale and all the other stuff that you've been dragging out of here the whole evening.
Oh, you
Well,
noticed?
it's because of the ring. I need it. Grandad's helping me get the ring to the human town safe. Well, quickly.
Oh, Wilbur, it's dangerous for a young gnome like yourself out there.
I know, but I promised that gremlin, and I believe it really could be important. And I'd like to get out of here and achieve something.
Taste some adventure, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't think that the ring is all that important. Not everybody's born for having adventures, my lad. But maybe you really do need to get out of here.
Yeah.
Really?
Aye, laddie. You still live with your parents. And you keep company with a very interesting, intelligent old dwarf. But that can't go on forever, can it now? So, if you do leave and go off on an adventure, even if it's just a sea stone, then maybe you'll come back and visit and tell me all about it then, eh?
I promise.
Don't forget us. You're going to have to excuse me now. I've got an appointment.
With the ale, I bet. I'm glad he's got my back. At the end of the day, he was wishing me, like, basically good luck. Indirectly, but you know. Alright, we've got the ale.
And down we go.
That's an interesting device. Do you have to, like, pump it somehow? I mean, I guess that could be the reason that he finally gets rid of me. But, you know, wouldn't he be lonely? He's gonna be there all by himself. Or should we just talk about it?
Excuse me, Colonel Grandad?
Yes, report back.
For how long? It was just one pint.
Here's the dwarven ale, Grandad.
Oh, my goodness, we must be careful with this. That means we are only missing the cog. Dismissed!
Well then, I'll let you get on with your work.
Yes, and get a move on. We haven't got much time. But bear in mind, the Dark Lord knows all of your thoughts.
Right.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. It was a cog. Okay. I think we can get a random cog and just squish it. I wish it was like it was in some other game. Was it Deponia where you could either hold space or hold the mouse wheel? It was so easy because I could do everything one-handed. There were some gigantic cogs nearby. Maybe we can take one of them. No. Come on, chair.
It is a chair.
It's gonna
Honest.
do something.
Okay, whatever. It's a horse. A beautiful big white horse.
We're gonna make a cog out of this.
What is your problem? A chair is a chair is a chair. I'm not going to answer. The chair, of course. That's the key to it all. Not a chair.
Did it just start over?
This chair is completely uninteresting.
Okay, it started from the beginning. That's fine. Cog. I mean, there's a cog. Gnome room. Let's see. I don't think I missed anything. Simply because I used the... use this. Yeah, I was thinking there's like some stuff. Funny. Hello. They just put this in here because they want it to be funny. I see. I get it. I mean, wouldn't it be the best place to find
And
something
down we
like
go.
that down here? Look at it. Look at it. Do we have anything that resembles a cog? I mean, we could just put the ringing device and make it a thing. I still haven't used this for anything either, or this. They're both very useful looking, honestly. I wonder. I have no idea. Cogs everywhere. Like, where have I not looked? What? I can still look at...
We used to have jelly glowfish all over the walls. I found that a little cozier. That's my family. Right now, just Grandad and I are holding down the fort. The others are all out of technology. My dad is a mechanic, and if Mother is just... she wants... my other Grandad looks like I'd rather...
Okay, so you can repeat the story if you want. I didn't want that. I just wanted to test if there was something I missed. That was a note. We'd be left all alone. I mean, there must have been some parts we can now use from this. Okay, I didn't check this twice.
Love our beautiful White Ridge Mountains. It's just a touch quiet around here.
Yeah, I didn't expect it to be a cog, to be honest. So there's nothing here except this, which I've already used.
That's all there is.
That's, yeah, okay. So there's nothing in here for me anymore. It must be... Okay, let's look at this. Let's look at everything. When the cock was first mentioned, he said something. And you did too when you... I mean, I wasn't paying attention that much. Oh no, the frames are dropping again. No. Okay, looks good. It was very complicated. It was very complicated. And I thought it was a
Originally,
tool.
hundreds of dwarves were supposed to live here to defend the Mountain Kingdom's northern front. Now the Master Brewer and my family are the only ones left.
Because, I didn't pay 100% attention. What is right? I blame Epic, to be honest.
Apparently the statue is not quite finished. Still, it looks much better than the others do.
And now I've done that. I mean, these were the other cogs that were mentioned, but they have stopped being interactable.
And down we go.
So. I don't think he's reading the chat right now. We got a guest, and honestly, it's a bit awkward to be streaming just as a guest, but I mean, whatever.
Dad's vice brings back a lot of memories. Painful mostly.
Painful.
Dad's vice brings back a lot of memories. Painful mostly.
See, we're gonna need it. We're gonna need it.
I'll let him get on with his work while I do my part of the job.
There's nothing to click on anymore. Actually, I think he's been here. What was his name? Like a long time ago. Not sure he ever chatted, but it must have been so long ago that this bot didn't exist anymore. Yeah, so I can't see him. I don't know. Don't remember how many what letters there were in his name. Ratchip just has the quest scripted. No, I don't think so. Ratchip is a bot. I mean, it's a pretty good bot if it plays System Shock. For me. Capture, oh. Something stupid. See? I said no, he wouldn't, and he didn't. Okay, what the hell can I do even? Because there's like nothing to do. I can't put the ring in there.
A heavy gold ring. Oh, it feels warm. There is some fine script on the inside, but I can't make out what it says.
I left clicked on it, so does that mean that I can't even use it? Isn't right click examine? I like the skull. It's like someone died and then they kept upstairs. Okay. There's a fucking chair. Why do you like? I can't even do anything with these. Is it broken somehow that these are supposed to be here? That's what it's starting to feel like. I can't put it back to where it was.
Our kitchen.
And it's not highlighted? Oh, the thing that I need is not highlighted. Oh, oh.
Oh, I can't reach that.
Oh! Oh, I get it! It's like right there in your face. How can I even forget about it? Slightly annoying even.
Gotcha.
That felt a bit violent, but I mean it's made of metal, so I guess
And
it can
down we
handle
go.
it. There we go. Which is what you said when you made it.
Well, that won't work. It wiggles too much.
Ah, we don't make the cog, we use this to hold this still, I see. I'm not sure what I said.
It's stuck. poor thing.
Did I say that we need something from it?
The flying fish is immobilized. Somehow I have to open it to get the cog. The flying fish is...
Okay, how about...
Shouldn't be a problem with the right tool. There you are. A 5/8" screw steel
This thing's
sprocket, straight beveled, hard chrome plated, BSA threaded flange with right hand thread and lock ring locking.
Is
Maybe that
this?
cog wasn't all that important. Fly.
Oh, I took it.
Oh,
It was the life
maybe
of...
it was important.
Feels bad, man. I sucked the life out of it. When you made the net, you set to catch Nemo. I didn't. No way. I don't remember saying that. Maybe I was just saying something very mumbly. And you thought that's what I said.
Excuse me, Colonel Grandad?
Yes, report back.
Here's the cog, Grandad.
Ta-da-da! I like
I
that
had to
music.
break my flying fish for that.
War always involves sacrifice. Your flying fish was a hero, one of our best. We will honor his memory. Now I have everything I need. It won't take long now. Prepare yourself for takeoff.
Okay.
Take off?
Feels so accomplished every time that music
That's
plays.
what you meant by take off.
Absolutely. I've aimed her at the town of the humans. Betsy, too, was, of course, designed to shoot grenades.
Nice!
But I'm confident that she'll get your capsule there, too.
Confident? Get me out of here. Please, Grandad.
Listen, my boy. I'm proud of you. You're doing something very brave. Sure, Wilbur. I'd like you to have these.
Your old aviator goggles. Oh, Grandad, I didn't think...
Too slow, my boy.
Wat ik alweer?
Fire!
Bentar, vi. Går.
Good luck.
Ładundy. Ooh.
Where is it?
He still hasn't told us, Mother.
Holy shit, that sound.
Who else knows about it?
The Archmage won't know about it yet. We were able to intercept the servant, as you know.
Is that Cthulhu?
But
What?
An elf, Mother. She tried to free MacGuffin. She might know something.
she needs to be watched.
Very well.
And now, Mr. Professor, let us have a little chat.
Oh yay, we're back here.
Oh well, no problem. I am an elf, and I'm fit. What now? I'll get the book out of MacGuffin's secret cellar and take it to the Archmage.
What the fuck?
No, they were all gone when I got there. They collected the cage and were off. Now it's up to us to get the book. Of course I don't have to, but, well, what else am I going to do? It appears to be very important. And even if it isn't important, those shady fellows want to have that book. It's better that we get it out of the cellar before they get their grubby mitts on it. Then don't help me. Why don't you just fly home? Just don't tell my parents anything. Ungrateful feathered fowl.
I'm not sure what she meant. But also regarding what she said earlier, it's like she's one of those annoying, like, I'm so hot and I know it people. It's like, people see different people differently. Come on. Wow! There's one even here. It's like you can almost not even see it. pumpkins.
A pumpkin patch. Not particularly well cared for. Presumably MacGuffin spends a lot of time buried in his books and not enough time in his garden.
Yeah, all these good pumpkins. Why don't we eat it? This place looks so pretty. I want this to be my thumbnail.
There's a stone in the undergrowth. There's something written on it, but I can't see what it is. That could be a little gravestone.
Free the gravestone from the undergrowth.
I can't remove the undergrowth with my bare hands.
No.
It's very dense and has thorns.
Just like, no. Better to be buried in books than to be buried in the garden. You could do like 80-20. Greetings? What are you doing? If he said hi to you, he probably said that a long time ago. How are you doing today, Mega Goat? At first I thought we can talk to the scarecrow. Elf Grill ass. There's like Elf Grill abs and boobs and ass. Okay, it looks less like abs and more like a beer belly from this angle. But anyways. Like a very, very tiny beer belly. Now it looks like abs.
Been harvested long ago. Some are already starting to go mouldy.
Moldy, no. Okay, then we're not gonna eat them. Too bad.
A tatty wonky scarecrow. Its clothing has been nibbled by mice, but the hat has something about it.
I mean, it's done a good job. The pumpkins seem untouched. So clearly no one is eating the pumpkins, but then again, this bird is not scared of it.
A scarecrow that doesn't even scare Cheep Cheep is clearly of no use whatsoever.
I mean, if it's a bird that you can talk with, I'd say it's not necessarily scared of scarecrows either. Plus, it's also not trying to eat the pumpkins, so it's still doing its job. The bird is not eating the pumpkins. I'd say it's a good scarecrow. Don't make fun of it.
The groundwater is only a few meters down in this region. Presumably the well isn't very deep. The well rope is fastened to the windlass. It doesn't look particularly strong.
We cut it. Immediate first reaction. It's not very strong. Can we destroy it?
The well rope is fastened to the windlass. It doesn't look particularly strong.
Okay, so she keeps saying the same thing, which means we are definitely gonna destroy it. Use the crack. Oh.
That was suspiciously easy.
I mean, as it's supposed to be.
The rope is broken and the bucket's probably at the bottom of the well where it's of no use to anyone.
Oh, too bad. So we only have a rope?
The rope is broken. Presumably the years spent soaked in water have rotted it away.
I mean, yeah, you shouldn't, like, keep the buckets in the water. Okay, I don't know what to do with that yet, so I'm just gonna leave it alone.
Strange. Someone's fitted a wooden shutter in front of the little window. Looks like the shutter can be opened. It's pretty high up.
Is it really weird? I'm questioning everything she says now. Says or does.
Strange. Someone's fitted. Looks like the.
Okay. We could enter, but I want to check everything first and then talk to the bird. I sound like a crazy person talking to a bird. It's not even a parrot.
I'd say this is a pretty basic millstone. Grain is tipped into the hole above, and you then turn the upper stone. The flour then comes out of the side.
Magic happens.
I'd say this is a pretty... The flour...
Okay. Okay. I want to leave as like few interactable things as possible by interacting with everything possible, and hopefully get rid of some, you know, so that I don't get too overwhelmed whenever I come back to this scene.
A daring structure, and just like the whole house, pretty wonky. Doesn't look as if it'll last long.
Is that the chimney? I want to see the size of the fireplace if this is the chimney. Spammed by hotspots. Yes! You said it.
An old watering can made out of metal. It's small even by gremlin standards.
Yes. Oh, can we use the watering can? Like, do we even want water? I don't know, maybe we could tie it there.
A pile of logs. There is no way that MacGuffin will get through the winter with such a small amount, not even autumn.
I'm sure they won't mind.
3 should be enough.
3 should be enough for what? She already knows what we're gonna do. We're not gonna burn the whole house down with just 3. Maybe we are, because it's a wooden house.
An upturned flower pot made of clay.
Do we want that?
There's a stone under it. That could be a firestone. That's coming with me. Presumably the professor wanted to prevent the stone getting wet.
Is a firestone like somehow a stone particularly for starting a fire, you know, with a stick? What's a firestone? Flintstone. Yeah, okay. Because the other option that it could have been is like some magical firestone that spits fire within the right hands or something. Hello, crazy gamer. How you doing? Stove?
A large brick fireplace. The fire grates on the outside, not inside the house. That's a bit unusual, but it does make sense if the professor doesn't wish to have an open fire inside.
Oh, I just realized. It all makes sense now. It's still so big, but I guess it's not really. Yeah, it's not a fireplace. It's a stove. So, I see why you would want a big. It's like wanting a big kitchen, I guess, just to have more space for your kitchen stuff. Long time no see, indeed. How have you been?
MacGuffin has a lot of flammable objects. He presumably doesn't want an open fire and sparks flying around in the house. The warmth will spread through to the walls inside.
Yeah, that's fair enough. It works both ways. It also heats up the place. Is it?
MacGuffin has a lot of flammable objects. He presumably doesn't want an open fire and sparks flying around in the house.
Yeah.
The warmth will spread through to the walls inside.
You're just gonna keep saying that. Okay. I wasn't sure exactly which words she used the first time around, so I clicked it again and then I clicked it again, seeing if it will continue. Metal frame?
A swinging metal frame. You can hang pots or something of that sort onto it and then swing it over the fire.
I can already see we can like boil some water here, but I don't know why. And she doesn't know why, so I think that's it. I've looked at everything, so let's talk. Lovely conversation with a bird. Not used Twitch in ages. You've been busy. Busy is good.
Do you have any idea which artifact could be so powerful that it could make someone into the ruler of the world? No, that's been lost to the depths of the ocean. No, that's been thrown back into the same fire that was used to forge it. No, I haven't got a clue. It must be something that no one bargained for. Something that no one has ever looked for. It'll be in the Gremlins book. If only I had it already.
Okay.
Why is that scarecrow not scaring you? Yes, certainly. And how?
Excuse me?
Normally you're the first to take flight. Good luck, little one, and don't get up to any mischief.
This is so weird. Okay, I'm not sure what just happened there. You like YouTube better? The app for Twitch is dog crap. I mean, depends. I think the app is fine actually nowadays. But yeah, I mean, not saying like you do you. It's fine. Okay, let's go inside. I mean, if you compare the Twitch app to the Twitch mobile website, I mean, I'll take the app any day.
What's that? A box with some kind of glass eye. It seems to be hanging directly in front of the gable window. I haven't got a clue what it's for. What's that?
Oh.
I haven't got...
It's something, 'cause she keeps on saying it. Chaos.
Typical bachelor. Everything in a mess. Plates, pots, cups, covered with a sticky mixture of dust and fat. Dead flies. Oh, yuck.
Yeah, I don't mind them all being, like, together, but... Ugh. You eat from it?
I'm definitely not tidying up here. Why hasn't the gremlin's companion sorted this out? A wooden tub, about half full of water. Oh, great. This has the professor's washing floating around in it. White shirts, grey socks, red underpants.
So, she's an optimist. She said half full. Sexist. Sexist. I mean, she is like, look at... Everyone else is normal clothes, but she's got like, ooh. Apps are the cancer of computing. I mean, it's funny that you have like an app for everything. Like, some apps are literally just a browser for a specific website, I feel like. Which is a bit weird. It's trash on a tablet. I haven't tried in a while. I haven't used my tablet in a while. I'd assume it's close to being the same as the phone one, but I wouldn't know.
A wooden tub, about half full of water. Oh, great. This
Okay, she keeps saying things. Call them programs. Yeah, I don't know why. I guess app is like... It's sexier, it sells better, it's easier to say, and doesn't sound so intimidating. I mean, aren't apps on computers still mostly... I mean, of course... Okay. If you download it from the, like, Windows Store, it's probably an app, right? Application. Is that... How is that different? Like, how is application different from a program? Let's learn something else today. I would still call most programs... Like Photoshop is definitely not an app. Like, come on. At least app in the way people use the word.
A small old-fashioned shield. The inside is highly polished.
Shield? Gimme. Just a shield? Yeah. Yeah. Highly polished, so it could act as a mirror, right? Shiny. We're gonna make wood. We're gonna boil some water. Yeah, we're gonna have to heat up the water. We'll maybe even cook something, I don't know. But it's gonna be a long process of first starting from the fire, isn't it? I'm not sure what this is for. It could help. It could help with the fire. I don't know. Because can't you kind of like use, for example, a magnifying glass? I guess you could, because if it's at all like roundish, I don't know. I'm overthinking. Yeah, they are, but there are apps definitely for like I think. Yeah, because there's a Twitch desktop app. They called it an app, even though it's like a program on your computer. Back in my day. I can't do it. Sorry. Sorry that I even started it. That was
Back
horrible.
at the fireplace. When MacGuffin wanted to heat his food up, he just needed to put it into one of those little stoves.
Huh. So you can access it from the inside, but you do the fire from the outside. 27 floppies in a rubber band. What was that for? For an app? Maybe. Oh, they still got the jellyfish.
Jelly glowfish. They're everywhere around here. This one here isn't glowing anymore, and won't ever again.
Isn't glowing? It is a little bit. Technically, everything is a program. Someone programmed it. True, yeah. Depending on what it is for and who uses it, it is called an application. Or a tool. Applier, debugger. Photoshop is a bit in between and probably depends on who is speaking. If there's still any fins left, but I would say, like, correct me if I'm wrong. I think I would call anything, well, yeah, we call like apps, like, we don't really have a word for the phone app. We just call them appi, which is like literally the Finnish version of the English word, which is funny. But like otherwise, I would call everything a program in Finnish, like ohjelma. I don't know. Download the freshest games to take cassette from BBC radio broadcast. What? Downloaded the freshest games to tape cassette from BBC radio broadcast. You can download games to tape. What? Okay. that's a bit something else. It's with a Appi is like actually father-in-law is Appi. Weird how those little dots change everything.
Jelly glowfish are really quite frugal animals. They need water and a little bit of food every now and then. I guess this one lacked the latter.
I don't know if that's like an official word for it. It could be like a mobile application is probably like the official word for it. Obviously translated in Finnish, but everyone calls them appi. BBC had a few shows where they broadcast data streams for old microcomputers. Wow, that sounds so cool, but I have no idea what the hell or like how would that work, but that sounds really cool actually. It's only terminology. What you called a directory? Microsoft calls a folder. Yeah, I mean, potato, potato. I get what you mean, I think. Those computers store data on tape. That sounds... Wow. I've heard of those, you know, where there's like paper with the little holes on it to store data. I've heard of those. Those were probably like way before the tape. But I have not heard about data on tape on a computer. I have not. Interesting. Can't do the dot thing. Yeah, I can. It's funny. Like, I can do just that. But I don't need to. I also have the letter, like, on the keyboard too with the thing. But, like, I don't have the Swedish Y, which is like a U with the dots. I don't have that, but I can make it with that thing. Hey, yo, Spoder, how's it going? Punch tape. That's what it's called in English. Okay. Hi, stop it. That's a good thing to say to people when you first meet them. Doom 2 was probably about that many floppies. 27. ARJ spanned those floppies for maximum utility. Damn. Yeah, I remember when I was super young, we did have games on... They weren't... Wait. I don't want to use the wrong word, but there was like the early one, which was bigger and flexible, and then the newer one, which was small and hard, right? Flop something. They're both flop something, right? We only had the small and hard ones, so the new stuff I had games, or we had, I guess. They were like technically my parents. But yeah. Yeah. Punch cards were used. But there was no computer in the 1700s. God damn it. ARJ was an ancient zip. I didn't know that either. I feel so young and stupid. ASCII, thank you for the host. Big and flexible, small and hard. I know, right? So, which is called which? Or, like, what are they called?
Looks like a very ancient sarcophagus. Oh, strange. There are hinges on it, just like a door.
Well, isn't that how most... Okay, I take that back. I guess it's just a lid most of the time. But, like, let's say... Yeah, I mean, the ones that are standing up like that, wouldn't they be opened kind of like a door? I don't know about hinges, but... It just sounds logical that that's how you open it. There were 8-inch floppies and then 3.5 floppies. 3-inch plastic flop. So they're all called floppies? I think we call them slightly different in Finnish, but I'm not exactly sure. Like, I bet they were just like people's nicknames to that. But yeah, I had plenty of the small hard ones. From Sara Alda you learned kippis. Yeah. That's like an actual nice one. Like a positive thing. Can we open it? No! Ooh.
Shame. Just a stinky mummy.
But it's got eyes. No, don't call it stinky.
What have we here?
What are you doing, Mortimer?
Mortimer?
You, did you just speak?
No.
You speak?
Me?
Your bird
No.
speaks. How is this weird?
Yes, you do, quite obviously.
What is obvious?
That you can and do speak.
But of course.
But you just said that you didn't.
Why are you being so strange, Mortimer?
I'm not Mortimer.
Where is Mortimer?
You mean MacGuffin, the gremlin archaeologist who lives here, yes?
What?
Mortimer.
I'm so confused.
Yes?
You're called Mortimer.
No, of course not.
I think we're finished with this conversation.
I think you are slowly losing your marbles, Mortimer.
What the fuck is happening? Hello, Connelly.
Presumably the sarcophagus lacks oxygen.
Yippies. I don't have much left. Look at that. Pohjanmaan kautta. Stay hydrated, but has 270 snacks. You like Sarada? Yeah, I think she sings well. I'm happy for the success she had in Britain. Because the ones with the hard plastic case is not technically floppy. Oh yeah, because it makes sense that floppy would be floppy. Frank called them stiffies. Cool. Not a bad name. Threw out a full box full of 5 1/4 inch floppies a few weeks ago. What was on them? Like, I remember I had a game. I had a Wheel of Fortune game on a flop disk. I remember that. It was like I think that was still Macintosh. We had a Macintosh when I was so young. Me for Eurovision? Or you mean Saralda for Eurovision? Probably porn. How much porn can one floppy disk store even? Like one tit. Or penis. Yeah, those are probably like super, how would you say? Enthusiast stuff, right? Why do I have this icon that skips stuff? Lol. Of course I can do it, but I don't want to. ASCII want it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
I think these are all the things that the professor uses on his digs. A brush, a little shovel, a sieve.
We can just steal them.
I'll take the sieve. The rest looks pretty useless.
See. So much like weird stuff. Oh, just a regular. Okay. Okay, yeah. It looks like glass in there. Looks like glass, I say. In the old days, it was 200, 320, 200 colored gifts. Could fit about 12 to 15 on a floppy. They were oh my god, that's awesome. Full screen resolution. I mean, I remember, I think our computer had at some point like 256 colors, so it was like full color then. Full color, full screen, full resolution. Oh, them times though, them times. Hello Shroomy, how you doing? Okay, so you can like, yeah, you all probably know what a sieve is. I had to look it up what it means. Master copies of various firmwares, PCB designs, mechanical drawings, etc. from the Giant Fire Safe. Ah, okay. So, like, you probably don't need that anymore, huh? Not even for, I mean, for nostalgia reasons, if has any of that been transferred to digital? Because that could be cool. 640 by 2480 by 16 colors was the other main graphic mode. That sounds like Tomb Raider resolution. Isn't Tomb Raider also like... Well, oh no, what does it has 16-bit. I don't know. Yeah, never mind. Good luck to you on dark mode. I am on dark mode and I see just fine. Oh, I don't know what to do. Like, guys, you realize they're there. Our guest is there and they're doing fun stuff and they invited me and I'm like, yeah, but I kind of already started the stream. 16 colors is 4 bits. Yeah, so I totally messed up. Yeah, I forgot it says. Yeah, 16 colors is not really a lot. I remember we had a weird game. You could shoot presidents. You could shoot presidents that, or like dictators, whatever, like leaders of countries. But you should not shoot the Finnish president, otherwise you lose the game. And I remember they were probably 16 colors. They were probably 16 colors because it was so hard to tell, you know, even their faces. Because they were transferred from like photos, so it was like kind of weird shading. If it were drawn, it would have probably had like better contrast and stuff. Go do your fun stuff. Yeah, I was thinking, cause you know it's been 3 hours, which is not terrible. Plus, I really need to pee. Do you guys mind if I go do fun stuff? We're gonna play this again on Thursday. I think I'm gonna go do my fun stuff, honestly. I was about to, you know, explore the whole house, but then we started talking, which I like, but for a lot of product doesn't exist anymore. Nobody went through the save forever. Has wheels, it can't leave the building without destroying 2 walls. Wow, it's a big one then, huh? You haven't quested. Put up a be right back and just don't come back. Guess better be a real VIP. No. I mean, friend. Regular friend. He came here to get his beer back that he forgot. From the cabin. We accidentally forgot it in our car when he left, but now they're like playing stuff. What was I gonna check? I was gonna check something. I forgot. Irish goodbye? What is that? How much longer to a quest? Let's see. 400 seconds? That's multiple minutes. Finland, 12 points. Sure. If I can go and talk bullshit, then I'll do it. When you leave without telling. Oh yeah. That's called Irish goodbye. Yeah, I'm gonna just be like, hold on guys, then like leave here and leave the chair and game and everything, and then I'll come back in 2 hours. Show the fun stuff. Concrete line with seal. Okay. Okay, I don't know about feet, but seems rather big. Telemarkers say the doorbell rings and don't. You guys really do that? I just like, sorry, no, and then boop, hang up if I really don't want to talk. 24-hour chair stream? That would be the best stream ever, wouldn't it? I think we're just chatting for a while and then I'll go, so.